Hello again, gang. Welcome back to the Oldham days with me, Jayhuahua. It's episode 51, and what's more poetic than episode 51 than a playoff match against Watford? Not poetic in the slightest. We could have gone up in episode 50, and we bottled it. We really bottled it in episode 49 and before. Really, it was February. It was rubbish. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Yes, if you've been watching the episodes, you don't need a recap. You were here for the last episode where we would have gone up automatically, but we threw it away against Middlesbrough and then we lost to Burnley anyway. We needed Burnley to drop points, which, with Poch in charge, the last 4 games, Burnley won all 4 anyway, so they dropped no points. So even if they'd lost to us, we would have still been 2 points off the pace. So it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? It's been a testing 6 months as manager of Oldham, and I'll tell you why. This period here in the league, a huge, we really threw it away. From near the end of Jan until the start of March, we didn't win. Well, actually, mid-Jan, 4th of Jan, we won. And then we didn't win again till the 6th of March. 2 months, 2 calendar months without a win in the league. All season, we've not been below 4th. And we finished 4th. The lowest we've been all season. We were 4th for a long time, to be fair here. Most of the season, we were 2nd. Our most consistent position was 2nd. So it hurts a bit, considering we finished 3rd last season. So to finish 4th is a step back, isn't it? Is it? 81 points last season, 82 points this season. So we actually improved our points tally. We just didn't improve our position. But you know what? If this isn't our year, next year will be. Anyway, we've got Watford. We've got the 2 legs against Watford today. If we go through, it will not be this episode that we bring you their playoff final. I can guarantee you that right now, gang. So don't be looking at the timestamp for this video and thinking, he's definitely got there because this video rumbles on. No, I've probably just waffled. And Frank Pino, who had a good end to the season, he's playing brilliantly in training. Do we go with him? And James Taylor's also doing very well. And Leighton Stewart, yeah. Kane Fullerlove, they're all doing really well in training, to be fair. While we're here, we get 65% of transfer revenue returned to us. I'm going to make a request or increase the percentage of transfer revenue. I just want to see what they offer. We've only got £500,000 in the bank, though, unfortunately, so they might reject it. I don't think we're going to be given that much money in the summer. We don't need that much. I genuinely think that I'll be able to, I don't know. I'll be able to sell a couple of players and bring other players in. Right, so here we go. Let's pick the team. I feel like I want to play Frank Pino. He's been doing very well recently. That being said, there's too many good players I want to play up front. I think it's going to be James Taylor and Leighton Stewart. Kane Fullerlove's not done well enough this season to warrant a place in the team. That being said, he has had a better 5-game average rating than Leighton Stewart. Alan Davis has been abysmal. I think I'm going to go with him. If he doesn't do well this game, he won't play the second leg. I'll tell you that for free. Rodriguez is not playing. Chukwudi is. So Chukwudi's on the bench. Rodriguez off the bench. Can't afford to have him on the bench. He's a luxury player. Chukwudi's industrious. Ashley Lloyd. I think that's the team. I think that's going to be the team. They've rejected it. I hope you can increase the percentage of transfer revenue available to me as I brought a lot of money into the club. Oh, I've insisted and they've gone with it. Apparently my net spend isn't very good. Up to 80%. My net spend's not very good. Is that right? Transfer value. Players brought 14 million. Players sold 43 million. Sorry, 29 million. Oh, rubbish net spend. You give me 14 million, right? And I give you 43 back, and then you have the nerve to complain. Bad as the bloody fans. Nottingham Forest have beaten Blackburn. Beaten finalists last year. So us and Blackburn are chasing that promotion, and neither of us can do it. Can we beat Watford? Can we go one step further than last season? Everyone thinks we're going to lose. Laurieri is playing because he's the best midfielder currently out of everyone. Ashley Lloyd has played pretty well, but I'll be honest with you, a lot of the players on the bench. Alan Davis. I'm not happy at Alan Davis. Do I? No, he's going to get a game. Look, he's my best central midfielder. I've got to play Alan Davis. Bottling the big decisions. But that way, if he's playing rubbish, I can bring him off and someone does something well. I can proclaim him a genius rather than just getting it right in the first place. Right, so we're 5 minutes in. Nothing has happened yet. 10 minutes in nearly. Still no highlights. It's a very cagey affair. I've demanded more and they didn't like it. Laurieri certainly didn't like it. Watford coming forward now with Edozie. Dolan. Back to Bogle. Sorensen. McGlone flying into a challenge. I don't like that. Stansfield. It's him again, Jay Stansfield. He scored he scored 2 or 3 against me when Watford just battered me 3-0 in the league the other week. So annoyed. Right, I'm going to encourage rather than berate. Big smile faces. Show me something then. Put a big smile on my face. Let's have an equaliser. Montoya, that's it. Kingdon. And Dongola. Down the wing. That's it. Yes. Leighton Stewart doesn't get to the bad pass. Can't blame Leighton for that. Well then, out to the left. That's it. Alan Sander. You know the pass here. So does James Taylor. Jenkins. James Taylor still wants it. He wanted a better pass than that. Bit scrappy from Watford here. We are away. I'd take a draw back home. Alan Davis! I was getting so excited that not only did we nearly score, that it was Alan Davis who I said, I need to play him. Alan Sander now. A lot of Allans in this team, isn't there? Kingdon. McGlone. Laurieri. I'm just so annoyed at that. Awful. And now he's popped in again. I hate that guy. They're having a berating this time. Laurieri's coming off at half time as well. So's Leighton Stewart. Right. So, you've been looking fired up. Right. Who's playing crap then? Gianfranco Laurieri, get yourself off the pitch fast. And Dongola, crap. Leighton Stewart, crap. James Taylor, crap. Alan Davis, oh, you're lucky I've not got that many options. 4 changes made. I've gone for it. I can't believe how bad we're playing. Oh, and here we go. Can't even shout and give him some encouragement because the highlight's coming. Worm Leighton now. One of the substitutes. One of the many substitutes. Rojas. Coles. There's one of the substitutes giving it away. Fantastic. 3-0 Watford, is it? Alan Sander says no, not today. Gets it clear. But to no one. Back to Watford. Harris. Edozie. And, oh, what the hell was that? Oh, it's been disallowed. Not sure they liked that berating. It's gone down quite well. Alan Sander. Can he put a good ball in? He can not. Davis. Mark Coles. What's this? Just rubbish. Kingdon. Stansfield. It's too easy for them. Alan Sander gets a foot in, but doesn't matter. There we go. Jay Stansfield. Nice hat trick for him. I'll tell you what, Kane Fuller can leave for £12 million. I don't want him at the club. I'd rather have the 12 million. Jenkins. Off the bar. Kingdon. Anyone can leave. I've had enough of this team now. They're doing me head in. Look at this. 3-0 in the first leg of the playoff semi-final. Abysmal. They're down to 10 men. Right. Joe Worm Leighton. Alan Sander. Get him on attack. We're going for it. I'm just going to go absolute mad for it now. Attack. Alan Davis. I'm going to bring him back. Yeah. That's the Christmas tree. And going attacking. Bit longer passing. There we go. Right, so they're down to 10 with half an hour to play. We hopefully can do something. I'm going to demand more. There's no way we shouldn't be having highlights here. This could be their highlight. If they score now to make it 4-0, I'll be so annoyed. I know we've committed men forward, but not in possession. We should be getting back. They nearly did make it 4. They nearly did make it 4. And no one was bothered about getting back to Alan Sander. Get off the pitch. Well, I don't even know what this is, but I've just unravelled in this episode, and the formations followed suit. Wormleighton. Let's have a goal back. Like 3-0's, I think, too much. If we go back 2 behind, there's a chance. Chuck Woody, Jenkins. Especially against 10 men, we should be going forward and trying to get a goal. Kane full of love. I want to leave. Sod off then. Not going to make it in the Premiership. We're finishing like that. And rot in the reserve somewhere. Jack Kingdon. McGlone. Pino. Kane full of love. Hey! Gets a goal. He didn't even get a bump in his 6.5. Chuck Woody. Great interception. Bad touch. Oof. Get in at them. Get in at them. Kane full of love. Be stronger, Kane. That's it. Go on, Victor. This is a scrappy highlight. Where's Joe Wormleighton? Where the hell's Joe Wormleighton? Has he gone for a beer? He's there. Thought he'd gone for a beer or something. Far from pleased with that result. Yeah, slams team. And rightly so. Right. The second leg against Watford. Leighton Stewart was bad. Alan Davis was also bad. So, do you know what? Mark Coles. Alan Davis is not even making it onto the bench. Ashley Lloyd is. You know, Ashley Lloyd's Field Laurieri, and Laurieri is going to play in that advanced role. I don't care. Pino for Stewart, and it's going to be Pino and Taylor. He's improving at a good rate. I like that. Joe Wormleighton, he was nearly sat on the bench in that second half, so he can stay on the bench. Forrester for Kingdon. Who wants Forrester? Huddersfield. I'd let him go. Jenkins, Lloyd, McGlone, Daniel Kelly. There we go. That's the team. It's not my strongest 11 in terms of ability, but some of my better players have just gone missing. You need to up your performance today. We don't like to do things easy on the channel, gang. I lost that game on purpose to add a bit of drama. See? Even more drama. Like, imagine the comeback. Like, it was so good at the end of this episode. So 1-0 to Watford. We're happy at that. We wanted that to happen. Laurieri. If we don't score here, they're going to get a berating. I'm there. Pino. We should have scored there, to be honest. We genuinely should have scored. The berating's not gone down well. Demand more. That's gone down well. But now we've got a highlight for Watford. Oakley Cannoneers playing for them. It's 2-0. Luke Harris. Well, that's it. Playoff semi-finalists again. Bitter disappointment yet again. Another season in the Championship. We probably, I keep saying it, and like, we are still the third lowest spending team in wages. Financially, we've not got the might behind us. There's players that are probably playing in this league that are, well, there's definitely players that are on at least a quarter of our overall wage bill. Laurieri with a goal. 2-1. 5-2. Let's win the game. Let's win this game. But yeah, with some of the players that we've got that are worth a little bit, we can sell them. There's probably a few players we can buy in. And I'd like to think that in the course of another couple of years, we'll get there. We're close. We've got great players. James Taylor scores. It's 2-2. And before you know it, we're only 2 behind. 5-3. We're encouraged. That's gone down well. And another Watford highlight. I can't believe it. I keep shouting, get the green smiley faces, and it's a Watford highlight. Oakley Cannoneer better not score. If he scores, Well, I'll deserve it, won't I? I mean, if he scores and stops us going up, it's not like we've not had a chance to do something about it. Rojas and Pino, for a combined total of less than we paid for Cannonier, was 100% worth it. And I'd do it again. 5.5 million I got for Oakley. Gibbs. There is Oakley. Finds Harris. Oakley Cannonier. It had to be him. Make it sound like it's 1-0 and he scored. It's 3-2. 6-3 on aggregate. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. Who has been terrible so far? Rob Jenkins. So, your season's done, my friend. That's how confident I am about not going through to the final. Your season's done. Frank Pino has not done very well. So, Kane full of love. Leighton Stewart. Bit of grit. Kane full of love's too. Only plays well when it's going well for him. Just a double change. It's too much. It's far too much. We need to win 5-3. We even just take it to extra time. I can't see us doing it. Here's Rojas. Great ball to Leighton Stewart. Bit too far for him. Dolan. Bogle. That's it. Victor Chukwudi with the interception. Alan Sander. Alan Sander. James Taylor. Oh. I am actually going to actively try and sell a couple of my players for reasonable money because I've got quite a few targets that are very achievable. People will want to come to me because I've spoke to their agents and they're worth about a couple of £1 million each. If I manage to get a sale and get someone in, get about 10 million in the transfer kitty, it'll be big. It'll be big because I don't think the board's going to back me with much money. So I need to sell before I can buy, really. It's not a problem. Not a problem. James Taylor. Chukwudi. Lloyd. I think Kane Fullove's gone. £12 million, non-promotion release clause. Someone's going to come in with that for him. Almost certainly. And I think it'd be a good deal all round. I think a team buying him for that would be happy. I'm happy enough to sell him for that because striker-wise, I think I'll be all right. Stewart, Pino, James Taylor, and I'll have to get someone in. I will have to get someone in. Harris, cross to Oakley Cannonier. He's scored his second. He's showing off now. He's taking the piss. Arrogant. And that's it. I mean, I'm just talking about my transfer ideas. There's a couple of strikers, to be fair, in the list. Fullbacks, I want 2 fullbacks, and there's one that's a right back that I think is very much he's priority target number 1 before I make a sale, and then there's other people I'm going to be going for after. A goalkeeper, Josimar Montoya has not kicked on as much as I would have liked. Laurieri, he's got another. He's doing well. Would I sell him? I mean, yeah. I'd have to. If the right bid came in, I'd definitely sell him. Taylor. Leighton Stewart. Oh. Did the hard work, taking the keeper on, and he's missed. I've made a quick triple change. Not that it matters. 3 goals needed. We've lost 7-4. 3-1 and 4-3. And 2 of the goals have come from Oakley. So if Oakley hadn't scored those 2, we'd be 1 behind. We'd be bloody level. If it wasn't for Oakley Cannonier. 4-4 on the night. 7-5 on aggregate. And that's it. So again, back-to-back seasons where we've lost a playoff semi-final. Very disappointing. Who wins the FA Cup then? Let's see. Liverpool have won the FA Cup with a first-minute goal from Benny Sesko. Board set the budgets. £1,000,000 and £225,000, which was exactly what it was. Like, we were about £1,000,000. So yeah, they've basically given me nothing. Forest have gone up. No, they haven't. Sorry, they've won the other semi-final. So it's Forest v Watford. So he has got a non-promotion release clause of £12 million. He's worth 16 to 19.5. Annoyingly, I'd like to get 16 to 19.5 million for him, but that's not going to be the case. Unless someone doesn't want to pay the minimum fee release clause and they want to pay some in installments, that I could get on board with. Mid-table next season, fine. You saw it? Mid-table, that said. I've told them I want top half. We've got a couple of players like Johan Roberts. I want to get rid of him. Hopefully I can. Paul Muscat again. Hopefully I can get rid of him. Alan Walsh is worth a bit. Do I keep him or do I let him go? Just waiting for the end of season review things to come through now. The Watford have gone up and it's Oakley Cannoneer that's got the equaliser. And yeah, fair play to him. Here's the end of season review then. B+ for James Taylor, the star signing. Craig Forrester got a B+. Gianfranco Laurieri, £500,000, but he only got a C. He's worth so much more. He was a great signing, so sod off. A+ for Julian Rojas. Problem we've got with him is he's got a minimum fee release clause. I don't want to lose him, but you know what? If we did lose him, we'll make a £10 million profit, £11 million profit, so that's good. Bichukwudi, A+ for him. Ross Wyatt, a B+. Alan Sanders, C. Rodriguez, an A+. He's got a minimum fee release clause, has he? I mean, yeah, look, he's worth that much, so I'm not really worried about that. If someone came in and offered me that for him, he'd be gone in a heartbeat anyway, release clause or not. I'd probably sell him for like 6 million, to be fair. So yeah, the season's results. C+, sorry. The board are disappointed at the team's performance in the Sky Bet Championship playoffs. Avoid relegation, yeah, was the expectation. And then out of nowhere, you went, finish mid-table. We finished 4th and you're giving me a C+. Oh, that's irritating. That's really irritating. Money's down. Reputation's still the same. That's the team. Kane Full still in there, annoyingly. Josimar Montoya broke records. Young player of the season was Kane Full at 24 years old. James Taylor's 25. God, they're not that young, are they, these players? 500 matches played. 3-0 win against Birmingham. At least we won that game. Right, that's it. We've received 4.82 million for the championship. That's it. End of season. End of this episode. Thanks for watching. Like the video. Subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you next season for season 10. Season 11? I don't know. 2032, 33? Yeah, season 10. Oh, it's not too bad then, is it? 3 years in League 2, 2 in League 1, 4 in the Championship, going into our 5th year in the Championship. It has been the longest slog. But do you know what? If we can't improve and go and win automatically in promotion, maybe staying down for another season was the right thing, financially and all that jazz. Take good care of yourselves, gang. I'll see you next season. Thanks for joining. See you soon.